Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily 1 hour political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and this is my wonderful co-host, little positive energy generator, who is Boo Boo Zen Kitty. So there is a little bit of car repair going on outside, I believe, so hopefully that will not disturb you too much. I hope you're well. Trying to think. Oh, helps if I put that away where it belongs. There we go. Okay. If you have any political questions, just put them in all caps in the chat. And anything that's in all caps in the chat, I'll know that you're talking to me. And if you're talking to each other, just type normally, and that will work out beautifully. Just so I know, I'm less likely to miss stuff. So, but thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much to our moderators, rock stars. There's wondering eyes right there, but we have such great moderators. You make this possible. You have made this possible. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, if you're watching a replay of this, as I'm shuffling, if you're watching a replay of this, you can go down into the description box. There should be, and also the first comment should be pinned by me, and that should list the questions we're covering today, and it'll show the time, so you can just click right on the number and go straight to what interests you. All right. And if I don't get to your question, it is never anything personal. I promise, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not blowing anybody off. Really, I'm not. Okay, so just so you know. And lastly, 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. Okay, today we have a different deck. Oh yeah, we're reading on Roger Stone. Oh yeah. He's top of the list. He is top of the hit parade today, let me tell you. But I'm using a different deck today, which I guess the Royale version of the Gilded Tarot came out in April. So I put a link to it in the description box. Actually, let me turn on some light. There we go. You can see it a little bit better. There we go. Yep, that's it. So, if you're interested, it's growing on me. I just read a fantasy series. I just finished last night. It was a short fantasy series, but it was still a fantasy series, and I thought I'd give these a try. Again, this is one deck that I got that I just kind of looked at, and then I didn't really go forward with it because it wasn't resonating really that well with me, but I don't know, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. The only thing is, I wish the star card, I wish she was wearing more clothes. Oh, there's the back. I know that's silly of me, but it's like, oh, hello, madam. But anyway, we'll see. Oh boy. All right, but right now I'm turning this light off for a minute because, whew, man, that is brutal. My little Klieg light over here. Oh boy. Okay, so cool deck, Autumn. Thank you, Bismo. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like I said, so we will. I'll be using this today. Just trying to shuffle as much as possible and get the cards mixed up because they were in order. It was interesting. It was order like, here are all the kings, here are all the queens, here are all the. It's unusual, but anyway, let's see the star. Oh, you will. I'm sure it'll come up. Okay, so let me scroll up and let me look for anything in all caps. By the way, hello, Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Kristen with Uncover the News. What info does Roger Stone have on Trump? Okie dokie. All right. today's readings. Okay. It's going to be all stone, all at the beginning. Anyway. Are the eclipses having any effects on Trump? It's interesting. Let's ask Tarot about that. That's a very interesting question. Let me just put that down here. Okay. Or it can just do this weirdness. Okay. Let me see. What's next? Good afternoon, everybody. Okay. Kristen again. Is Trump using Barr to stop investigations from going to court in case he loses the election? Yes. Yes. I don't even need to read on that. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, okay. Holly, will Ron DeSantis face any consequences for Florida's dismal COVID cases? Oh, my uncle and his family are in Orlando. I'm worried about them. Oh, I'm so sorry, Holly. What kind of consequences? Like will he be voted out of office at some point? Because, I mean, for heaven's sakes, they didn't do anything to the previous governor of Michigan after what happened in Flint. If that doesn't prove the protections that these people have in government for when they mess up, I don't know what does. So, it's frustrating. What does Roger Stone have on Trump? I've got that. Okay. Let me see here. Maria, hello, sweet Autumn and mods. Is Roger Stone going to be pardoned by 45? He's had his sentence commuted, so he doesn't have to serve out a sentence. He said he didn't want to be pardoned. It would be, I guess he was thinking it would be more challenged, it would be a harder sell. So he just said commuted's fine, and they went with commuted. So, so there's not much point in pardoning him. But Roger Stone, Samantha's asking, what's going to happen there? Will they get away with this commutation? Let me put that right there. Will they get away with the commutation? Okay. All right, and next, Connie. Hello, Connie, with her beautiful emojis. I love those. Okay, Bismo. Hello, Bismo. Even though Stone's sentence was commuted, will we see Stone pay another way since he's getting off scot-free here? Well, let's see. Is he really going to get off scot-free here? But let me put that down here. Please read about Roger Stone. Cam is asking if there's going to be any fallout. Definitely. Okay, let me put this here, and then I will put that in as well. And there we go. Copy, paste. I don't know why it adds this extra thing in sometimes. Nope. Very strange. Come on, work with me here. Very strange. Boy, it really put something weird in there. Ooh, very odd. Okay, got rid of it. This one, very cool deck on, thank you. Okay, Cece's asking, will Maryanne Trump Barry be investigated for tax fraud? Great question. Great question. I have not read on that. I don't think I have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever read on that. She was just kind of, oh, there she's gone. What? Who? Oh, okay, bye. Okay. Dr. Year Out. Hi, Autumn. Will all the Will all this multi-systemic collapse require new currency in the U.S.? Oh, the U.S. currency. You are a person after my own heart, because that's my. I know you got some of the other people are like, oh, don't get her started on the currency again. Yeah, the fiat currency, our fiat currency, where it's not backed by gold or anything, and yeah, it's just and all of our debt. I would be much more economically liberal if I had confidence in our currency, but I don't. So I'm definitely going to read on that. Thank you for giving me the excuse. Kay Nelson, please remind everyone to hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, please. And Kay Nelson, I love the pumpkins and the kitties. It makes me happy. I don't know. A pardon is guilt. Yeah, but he was convicted, Maryland. So he is guilty. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Maria, nice deck and nails on him. His boo-boos and kitty. Yes, he's a good kitty. Thank you. This is one of my favorite styles of nails. Okay, good boy. All right, and Asentawa, if Stone was pardoned, wouldn't he still be called to testify? Well, in theory, he could be called to testify either way. He can be called to testify now. So, okay, I've lost it. It jumped. Okay, and Gizmo, I want to know what secrets Stone has hiding that Trump is so afraid of. Okay, yeah, might get ugly in here. You ready, deck? Sorry to put you through this. This poor deck's like, no, I made it all the way through the printer and the shipping and the being sent around, and now I'm here and I have an owner, and you want me to read on what? Let's see here. Well, really, this goes along with what info does Roger Stone have on Trump, so I could just add that here. Wow, what's going on with my computer? Why is it acting? It's freezing up. It's very strange. Okay. All right, I'm just going to go with that. It's very odd. I might actually run, just to make sure I can get your things going, I might actually just run this program in the background just to speed things up, and I'll shuffle while it's starting. And that'll do a scan and automatically fix. Okay, I'll just thank you for your patience with that. So hopefully it will make some space, so my computer will respond better. Okay, Connie is asking, Beelzebub Maxwell, she wants bail. The family will put up $5 million. Will the courts allow? So is Beelzebub going to get bail? And by the way, I love the emojis. Okay. As they say, being an adult is stupid. I get very excited over, you know, I think the original thing of being an adult is stupid. I'm excited about there's a new clean sponge on the sink. You know, I like really pretty emojis. It just brightens my day. I know the bar's pretty low, but it really does. The deck needs Sandra saying start reading. Okay. Poo Boo said he could warm up your keyboard if you like. Yes, Therese, absolutely. Okay, Alice, good afternoon. Sorry I'm late. No worries. Oh, Renee, are those sheep? They're very cute. Kitties. Okay. All right. So that's what I've got so far. Does commuted and pardon mean the same thing? No. No. Commuted just means basically you don't have to, my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding is it means you're not going to serve a sentence. You're not going to jail. Pardon means that you've accepted responsibility for your crimes, but it's like not on your record, or there's something about it. I don't know the legal differences. I think Stone recorded phone calls. That's very possible, Samantha. Commute means a shortening of sentence already occurring. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. I hate that Stone has that smug smirk on his face. Oh, former dreamer. Really? You looked? Why did you look at him? Commuting, you can still fight your charges. Okay. Okay. See? You're so good. All right. So, starting here at, it's going to be about 17, so we're not running too far behind today. Let's see here. All right, we're starting at 17. Boy, this computer really is acting up. Okay. Save. Okay. So, shuffling. I may get some cards that are a little too sequential, more sequential than they should be, but it should be okay. I've been shuffling for a while here. Okay, so, yay. What does Stone have on Trump? Okay, I'm closing my eyes for a second. I'm reaching out for the energy. Definitely smug. Definitely smug. The things that Roger Stone has gotten away with. I've never really looked at his chart. I looked at his relationship with Sam, what's his name, who was he mentored, but I don't know. I just wonder why he's so lucky. But anyway, Stone. What have you got on Trump? I'm getting enough to bury him. I think there may be recorded phone calls. I think there might be. There's certainly who knew what when, and I mean that's absolutely a part of it that he could bring forward. So let me see here. What does Stone have on Trump? What does Stone have on Trump? Oops, very slippery cards. They're new, like brand new. What does Stone have on Trump? Could be photos, could be, yeah. All right, turning the Klieg light back on. The sun. He could bring much to light, and it feels very powerful. Like what he has would, go off like a supernova kind of thing. Yeah, because I mean, even just the coming out and saying publicly. I talked to him here. I mean, there are witnesses of Trump talking to Stone on the phone, hanging up and saying more is coming out from WikiLeaks. I mean, there's so much, and it really feels like it would really do some damage. Oh, look, it's the tower. Someone else who needs to. He could use some shorts. Seriously, could we? He could use some shorts. I'm just saying. Ace of Wands. 9 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups, Two of Wands. Well, this is Stone being forced to communicate. This is a card of communication. Communicate with the Democrats in future. But that doesn't answer. Wheel of Fortune, that's... He's up and down, and Trump is about to go down, and the whole thing's about to go down, and this is all big forces and fated and things like that. It's also, I'm going to point out right now, for what it's worth, going to court, dealing with lawyers is it's not nice for anything. But certainly, I imagine I've never been criminally indicted for anything. But I imagine that would be even worse. And the thought of going to jail is terrifying. And so I'm not saying that the situation he was in was a picnic. What I'm saying was he is a drama king. Absolute drama king. It's the worst ever. The worst, the worst, the worst. It's the worst. It isn't just like Trump whining. It's kind of. And so, yeah, it's bigger. Everything's bigger than life with him. But what I've got here, actions taken, there's 9 of Cups, which is the Merchant card. Can also be the Wish card. Action taken to fulfill Trump's wish to go from being a merchant to something higher. President. That's what that feels like. It's how Trump got into office, and I imagine there's even more. Stone is a Virgo with a Scorpio moon. No one has a birth time. Okay, Holly, Virgo. It's that Scorpio moon. Look, I'm going to say I'm a Scorpio sun. I say this right up front. There are good and bad sides to every sign. I know the good side of Scorpio, and I will be happy to tell you about it at any point. However, when Scorpio moons, when they go bad, oh my gosh, it's because they feel so, everything is intense, and your moon is what you need emotionally and how you express your emotions, and well, Venus is what and how you love, but more of it's really your emotional nature, and you get all of that intensity. And it's a water sign, which is the emotional element. You get all of these intense emotions, and and certainly where it is in the chart as well. You can get some people who, it's just every day is a soap opera when they go bad. And when the good side of it is they are loyal, and they love fiercely and deeply. It's a fixed sign. So what else does Stone have on Trump? Is it just how he got into office, or does he have other stuff too? Because I mean, Stone's been a player in Washington, D.C. Ickiness for a long time. Does he have something on Trump other than just WikiLeaks, or I mean, like it would have to be something like fully, like, does he have something fully illegal, like fully illegal? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, this is it's my favorite card in the deck. It's the card of generosity. It's giving money to people who are in desperate need. This is giving a little bit of a boon, because while this person has these pentacles and they're good sized, to these people who have less, they're bigger. So what this person is giving up, to this person, it's huge. Okay. So what, by stone staying loyal, and loyal is a key word with Scorpio moons. And keeping secrets is all Scorpio. Seriously, if you don't keep secrets, people don't tell you secrets, and we can't stand not knowing what's really going on. We are the natural detectives of the zodiac. We keep secrets. So, but he did this, and he's getting something. It means more to Trump than you would think. Especially because Trump's feeling so paranoid and abandoned. Okay, Chariot, fool. Trump isn't just a fool. He's like on his way to the. He's on the express to stupidity. Devil, right in the middle. Vices. Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. I don't know exactly. This is that water sign. I know he's a Virgo, but Scorpio moon, the moon just takes over usually in the cards. So, and this would be stopping him from going up the river, going to jail. There's something about Trump's vices here. And what kind of vices? Is it just, I mean, is it something that could get Trump full-blown indicted for a criminal matter? Does Stone have something on Trump that could get Trump indicted on a criminal matter? Judgment. That's that looks like a yes. Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Death. Yes, absolutely. He could absolutely nail Trump on something that is full-blown illegal. Could get criminal charges. This is my card of the witness. He's a witness. Yeah, more water signs yeah. Yep. I'm not getting a specific thing, like what exactly, but absolutely that there's something illegal. Helen's saying, you know what irks me is the smirk on all their faces. Epstein, Barr, Trump, Stone, Putin, the whole gang of them make my Scorpio sun detective instinct itch. Yes. Yes. Helen, fellow Scorpio sun. Oh, thank you, Kat. And I love the black and purple hearts. Stone looks like a nasty, yeah. All right, let me see what else have I got. I wish I was getting like, he knows exactly this. All right, we are at 29. Yep, exactly, 29 exactly. All right, so the next question is that the end of it? Are they just going to get away with the commutation? That's it? Stone's out forever? Is Stone ever going to serve jail time for these crimes or others? Well, no, specifically these crimes. Alex Kitty says hi to you, Autumn. Hello, Alex Kitty. Is he going to jail? Is Stone, is that the end of it, or is he in? Let me see here. I've got my eyes closed for a second. Stone. Drama King. All right, Drama King, what's going on? Are you gonna? And he right now he's smug, happy, 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 happy. Party time. Okay, but in future, let me ask my guides. In future, is this going to be looked at again? Because remember, right now, at least until tomorrow, we're still in Mercury retrograde. You get something like that during a Mercury retrograde, basically what happens is it's either revisited later or it has to be redone later, or it just doesn't work. So is this going to be, is Stone going to end up in jail eventually? Seven of Wands. Well, that's him on the defensive. So, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, disappointment, the trauma, having gone through trauma card, heartache, Six of Wands, which is the victory card, Knight of Swords, which is the detective. Yes. He will be disappointed. This will be trauma on top of trauma, heartache right at the center for him because of a victory and investigation coming back online. Yeah, he's going back to he's going to jail at some point. Enjoy it while you can, but don't get too comfortable. Yeah, and of course, Barr just decapitated another investigation using the Gilded Tarot Royale. There's a link to it in the description box. Just got it. Yeah. Okay. What's here? He will have to eventually. Okay, but definitely let's look at, is there going to be any fallout? 33. Is there going to be any fallouts? I think specifically for Trump. Let's see here. Boy, okay. I'm just going to read. This computer's still acting up. Oh, Johnny's doing a live stream right now. I hope it goes well for him. He's so great. Okay. Is there going to be any fallout, especially for Trump? There you go, Kathy. Kathy wanted to see the star card after I complained. So, anyway. Trump. All right, let me reach for your energy. Trump, Trump, Trump. So is there going to be any fallout for this? He doesn't care. Okay, I don't care. Well, guides, don't take this wrong, but the important thing here isn't if he cares. The important thing is if something's done about it, or how much other people care. Roger Stone thing. There's going to be fallout for Trump. So far, the deck feels pretty good to work with. Star Spinner Tarot. I still pull it out every once in a while, but it just isn't working for me. But this is great. Okay, Six of Cups. All right. Well, this is Trump feels like he's being more than generous to his old friend. This is the nostalgia, I'd say Trump has a soft spot in his heart for Stone, but the only soft spots in Trump's heart are from like arterial damage. Eight of Pentacles. So this is fruits of, no, this is working. Ace of Swords. Five of Swords, the insult to injury, which is how Trump does things. Page of Swords. 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's one more thing that leads to the rise of Democratic power. I mean, it's not just the Lincoln Project. There's another group. I can't remember the name of them, but apparently it's like 44 Republicans who were like they worked under W or something, and they've gotten together and said, yeah, we are so anti-Trump, we will vote for Biden. So, yeah, because Trump, he's doing the same thing he's always done. The Page of Swords is how he sees himself, where he's, you know, he will disinherit his own children if they join the military, but he himself went to a military academy for being a bully, and sees himself somehow as being this, you know, he's the tough guy kind of thing. Insult to injuries in the middle. Work. Sword of Truth. Yeah, I think it's just going to help Democrats. I don't know anything specific beyond that. I'm sorry about the extra noise here today. Can you fix the card with a Sharpie? I might. I might. Oh, man. Good awakening, boo-boos and kitties. I like that. Good awakening. I love that. Hey, Crystal Terror Apothecary's here. Hello. Autumn Pumpkin was with you yesterday since Boo Boo took the day off. Yes. Yes, Susan, he was. Establishment Democrats need to give us a break and not surrender automatically, says Dave. Yes. Oh, okay, Nelson, Republicans against Trump. That'll work. That works beautifully. Pumpkin is so cute. Thank you. All right. So, okay, now we're at 38 and a bit. What is next? Oh, Maryanne Trump Barry. Okay. All right, Maryanne Trump Barry. Is she going to be investigated for tax fraud and other nefarious things, the things that caused her to step down from her lifetime appointment to the bench? Kind of amazed she made it through. Well, no, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be amazed, because there are members of the wider Trump family who are perfectly intelligent. Trump's just so not one of them, and his kids. Whew, not exactly Rhodes scholars. I mean, come on. In fact, Eric said something where he was trying to lash out against Democrats or something that had happened, and somebody responded to it, one of the people who show up on the news, I can't remember who it was, just responded simply with, "Don't you have some crayons to eat?" It's like, ooh. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, 40. Maryanne Trump. Maryanne Trump Barry. Maryanne Trump Barry. Maryanne Trump Barry. Fear. I've got some fear. She's angry at her niece. She's angry that her name was dragged into that. She knows that Donnie is going to hold that against her. She's also smart enough to be able to read some of the writing on the wall about everybody going after Trump's finances, which means also the family's finances. Well, there's the Hanged Man. And the thing about the Hanged Man in this deck is that it's not only just you can't go forward and you get sucked up but also in this particular deck, all the money you have gets shaken out of your pockets. So that's the card for the reading. Eight of Pentacles. Are these the same cards? No. Odd. Eight of Pentacles, work, Sword of Truth. Working for the Sword of Truth. Six of Swords. Well, she might have some serious criminal liability, because it's right next to the Three of Swords, the card of heartache, and the Five of Wands, which is rancor, which is everybody fighting amongst themselves and blaming everybody else. So I don't think it's done. They're going to be working, there will be people working very hard to bring out the truth. Very hard. And it looks like she's definitely going to get sucked back into this, and she may lose quite a bit of money. Oh, and right beneath that, look at this. Right beneath that, there's the Justice card. So yeah, don't get too comfy. Don't get too comfy. Pamela is saying Seattle area having mild weather, about 75 today. Oh, rub it in. Rub it in. Of course, I'm being silly. I'm happy for you. That is good. That is awesome. Okay. You know my Cancer moon. I want you guys to be comfortable. Okay. We're at 43 and a half, say. Are the eclipses having any effect on Trump? All right, let's ask. Are the eclipses having any effect on Trump? Are the eclipses having any effect? It feels like undermining, like weakening him. I don't know if it's physically weakening him, but it's like a mental image of him like it's like stumbling, tripping. It's like stumbling and landing on one knee. And not in honor of someone, because he doesn't do that. What effect are these eclipses having on Trump? Yeah, weakening him hugely. You know, when Trump went to Walter Reed a number of weeks ago, there is so much medical equipment in the White House for senior staff and certainly for the president. Well, for staff, certainly senior staff and absolutely the president. So there's a certain amount of what does Walter Reed Medical have that the White House doesn't? I would imagine it'd be something fairly serious. Oh, guys, did you hear? Did you hear? Oh my gosh. Um, Trump was bragging about the cognitive test that he took. Oh my gosh. Because apparently it's a basic cognitive test, which is basically, can you recognize the hands on a clock? Can you can you recognize these animals? They give you 5 words. Can you look at the 5 words and then, without looking at the paper, repeat them back? I mean, it's the most basic stuff, right? That's where they start with as a test to see if there is significant mental decline. My 10-year-old passed it too. There you go. It's Joe. Joe was saying Trump was apparently in the White House. He was bragging that he did so well on that test, and he remembered all 5 of the words. He remembered all 5. All 5. Maybe Eric should share some of his crayons with his father. Oh, that was, wow. Bragging about that is like bragging about being the smartest kid. He remembered all 5 of the words. Who did he pay off to ace that test? No, that's good. It's for dementia and stroke victims, exactly. Effect on Trump. Eclipses effect on Trump. Doctors were amazed, yes. Queen of Pentacles. I get for Pentacles, I get Republicans. For either party, the kings are usually like supremacy of the party, or a strong leader in the party, or something like that. For queens, don't ask me why, I get more like a group of people in that party, or with swords, it's like a group of investigators, as opposed to like a king who might be a specific investigator or a special investigator. I'm getting Queen of Pentacles, so Republicans. Look at the expression on her face. Let me see if I can study this at all. Sorry. It's like Trump bragging about having remembered all 5 words, and she's just looking like, did he just say that? Okay, I'm just gonna go on with what I was doing. It's just, okay. Moon. The Moon. 8 of Wands, so lots of things coming at him. Not quite sure why in this deck they have them going up, like they're going into space. So usually it's coming down, like it's about to hit you. This is like, to the moon. 9 of Swords, losing sleep. 7 of Wands, on the defensive. Ace of Wands, making him lash out. So, all kinds of everything in the universe coming for him, just causing him sleepless nights, making him even more paranoid, and he's lashing out. Yes, it's having an effect on him. It's really weakening him. It's called the Montreal Cognitive Test. Thank you, Maria. Oh, Rebecca's saying you love this deck. Well, good, good, good. What kind of bikini did you draw on the Death card and the Star cards with a Sharpie? You'll have to send me how you adjusted for them, or maybe it's just that I'm on Space Force. Yes, Space Force. Trump, when you pass a Mensa test, take that you take on your own. Then I'll give you a golf clap. Yeah, I wish I could. I am not what I was, which is a shame. And I know that. I would love if I could pass a Mensa test. I have family members who did, who can, but I am not one of them. Anyway, what's next? Oh, okay. Will all this collapse require new currency? All right, how is this going to affect our currency? And I'll try to get through this. We're nearing 51. I'll try to get through this and then get on to the Beelzebub Maxwell questions, because I am as boring and preachy as you can get when it comes to the dollar, when it comes to the U.S. currency. Are we going to need a new currency? I think that's a pretty straightforward. Oh, look, it's 10 of Pentacles. Money. Are you talking about money? Are we going to need a new currency in the U.S.? Because ever since the end of World War II, we've been the reserve currency of the world. And that's basically the only reason our currency is still treading water. Four of Wands. Okay, well, that would be like the protection of our currency, but this is also the card I get for vacations or retirements. So people on Social Security and things like that. Kate is saying be right back. She's getting 5 cups of coffee. So if we need anything done quickly, we're going to ask Kate. Hermit. Chariot. Yeah, we've been isolating ourselves. Whew. King of Wands, that's Trump. 6 of Wands, that is the victory card. 4 of Cups. It's going to be an option on the table, but I don't see it getting traction. Okay, so is our currency just, it's being devalued horrendously. There doesn't need to be inflation. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is that before the Fed was created in 1913, I don't know that we had inflation. But now inflation's really bad, which puts you on a treadmill your whole life that you can just never catch up. So is our currency just losing value, going to keep just losing value and absolutely, we did in the 1870s. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, imagine the Civil War didn't do any fantastic things. Oh, let's see. Is our currency just going to keep rapidly devaluing? Or even more so? Or less so? Or what? And why are we... Also, I'm not asking this. Why are we not repatriating our debts? Buy bonds. Why? China has immense power over us. 6 of Swords. Okay. Hierophant. 7 of Cups. The institution with illusions. Delusions. 7 of Swords, the Thief card, that's inflation. 2 of Pentacles is very unsteady, especially money. Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth. looks like they're going to. It feels like in like 10 years or so, they're going to really start trying to do something about it. But for now, it's just gonna keep on keeping on. Especially right now with so many people suffering. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm stepping off the soapbox. I quit smoking when cigarettes went to 65 cents a pack. Says Pamela. I understand. Yeah. I mean, one of a story I've been writing, well, I have notes on, is set in the early 1930s, and my gosh, you really did, whole meals 10 cents, 15 cents, like proper size meal 15 cents. I quit at 32 cents a pack. There you go. All right, we're at 56, so we're going on to Beelzebub. There's talk that she was actually hanging out in New Hampshire or wherever. Whatever ground she decided to smite. Corrupt, not smite. Smite, angels smite. Demons smite? Or is that just angels? Whatever ground she wanted to foul. How about that? But they say that she decided to be in the U.S. because they set it up so that they could tell the judge that she didn't have to be here. She could have gone anywhere, but she was just here. Therefore, it proves that she deserves bail. Because she's obviously not a flight risk. And once everyone in the courtroom stops laughing, hopefully the judge will have found that immensely amusing as well. Demons corrupt. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Beelzebub Maxwell. You getting the God, this woman's evil. She and Epstein, they have serial killer energy. It's not that much different. It really isn't. Is she going to get bail? And if she gets bail, is she bye-bye? But is she going to get bail? Eight of Pentacles. Well, right now she can afford some really expensive lawyers, I can tell you that. And they are working for her. Tower. She got arrested. Two of Swords. Decisions. Knight of Wands. That's a very active knight, a protector. Probably her lawyers. Two of Pentacles. Very unsteady energy. Ace of Cups. Very emotional. Let me see what else I can get on this. It's the first time I've ever done readings with this deck. Is she going to get bail? Is Ghislaine Maxwell going to be out on bail? Rancor, okay. Much fighting over it. Nine of... Oh, this is... the victims want to have something to say about bail. Some of her victims are going to be right there. Like, I'm going to be here every single day. If there's anything I can say, if just my presence, if just my face, if just anything can help put this monster away. That's what that feels like. Nine of Wands. This is the card of trauma and having been brought down to your knees. Emperor. That would be Epstein. Death. Well, with his death, she's all that's left. If they want justice other than death. Okay, so that does not tell me if she's getting bail. Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell, is she gonna get bail? God, is our energy? My heart chakra. Ugh. Yuck. Nine of Pentacles. She's fortunate, but is that a cage? Strength, Hermit, Nine of Cups. That Hermit says she's not. That Hermit says she's not. But the energy doesn't feel clear. Is anybody else reading on this? Is anybody else throwing some cards on this? Because the energy's not clear. What's going to happen to her? Is she going to end up in jail? Tell me that. Is Ghislaine Maxwell going to end up serving prison time for her crimes? Five of Cups, disappointment. That's good. Castiel, yes. Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Sun. It's going to be a beautiful day because she's not going to be there. Money will try to help her, but this is children. These are children she hurt. This is people are going to fight like tooth and nail. I don't care how much you've got a knight there fighting for her. This is a king fighting for children. This is an emotional King of Cups fighting for the children against a Knight of Pentacles. It will not stand. It will not stand. Let me double check. She's being protected by now, for now. Did anyone, I missed it. Was anybody else, she's got dirt on a lot of high-ranking men. I don't see her getting to jail. Oh, I understand. Three of Pentacles. Building a case. They're going to build one heck of a case against her. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Okay, and she's going to, a lot of her money is going to be taken away. They're going to be civil cases. They're going to be criminal cases, they're going to be civil cases. She's going to lose a lot of money. A lot of money. There is going to be some justice. Obviously not enough because she's a monster. Born on Christmas Day. Ugh. Well, I didn't see anybody else saying that they read on this. It's taking so long. I know, Keisha. Okay, well, seriously, my heart chakra hurts so much right now. Let me see if I can get anything else on her, and then... Okay, you guys are just talking about the illness and reopening. Okay. See if there's anything else on her. Oh, she's not going to a nice place when she passes over either. It's going to be very dark where she is. Not as dark as it is with Epstein, but really, really dark. Reading on it, showing an agreement. Okay, thank you, Caroline. Are you getting are you getting a clear answer for the bail? Queen of Cups. Okay. Mothers. Probably should read this Lady with the Zombie deck. I hear you. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Oh, she does have a lot of men's information. Ace of Wands, Judgment, Six of Swords. That's her going to jail. Yeah, Judgment and going up the river. That's the card I get. Because of the things she, what the other countries prosecute. She's too great at it depends how strong, how long she has to suffer here. Because if she gets off easy somehow here, you bet other countries are going to be all over her. Yeah. Yuck. All right. Is there, I'm seeing a lot of talking and a gift agreement using Lenormand. Yeah, Caroline. Yeah, the bail thing is, but she's going, I get that she is going to prison at some point, and I'm getting that there are going to be civil cases that she's going to lose. She's on suicide watch, the same as Epstein. They put her in paper clothes. Oh dear. It feels like she's going to survive this, but is she going to survive this? Or is this going to be an unfortunate accident? Here's a bunch of hearts, Autumn, because I just learned how to make them. Oh, thank you, Pink. Three of Wands. What you put out comes back to you. Seriously, guys. The amount of pain in my chest right now from this reading. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of people want to protect her. Eight of Wands, 10 of Wands, but boy, it's a heavy lift. Ace of Cups. There are so many vulnerable, hurt people. Thank you, Pink. There are many who want to get her off or want her, they want her to walk free, or they just want to shut her up one way or the other. But actually getting to her, or it's a heavy lift. And she's going to be watched more closely. I think that eye feels like kind of the specific reason I felt like using this deck for the first time today. It's like, no, actually watched. Thank you, Joe, I appreciate it. This is the only place I discuss politics with my daughter. I raised her right, says Teresa. Oh, that's very sweet. Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, I like that. Grisly. I like that. Oh, right. Well, does anybody else have anything that they absolutely, if you don't get an answer to this, you're not going to sleep well? Okay, breaking news. Barr taps former aide to take over as U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York. Of course he, okay, Barr. Barr, we're reading on Barr. Sorry, guys. Oh, Barr wants to see your attorney, ask the judge to prevent it. Good. All right, where are we? We are at 69. 9. Okay, Barr, you absolute slime bag. Renfield Barr. Are you going to get away with stopping all of these investigations from going forward? Are you actually going to stop all of these investigations from going forward? And why haven't there been a slew of people quitting today? That's what makes me crazy. Why are these people not en masse walking out? Kathleen's saying, just get a little Halloween sticker, place a little pumpkin over it. I like that. Positions would be filled with criminals. Well, what's the difference? If the positions would be filled with criminals, if there are enough positions that open up, that you can't even hire replacements that fast. If en masse, enough of them get up and say, we're not coming in on Monday, that's it. Maybe they'll quit on Monday. I hope so. Is Barr going to get away with stopping all of these investigations against Trump? Oh, I have such not nice words to say about him. I'm glad I have set up a channel here where I don't swear, because the things I would call him right now, for this Nine of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, Trump has brought justice to its knees. It has traumatized the country. Chariot, Emperor, moving quickly to help the Emperor. Page of Wands, sending a message, Seven of Swords, theft, Nine of Swords. The Merchant or the Wish? Or meeting in secret, because he's in a wine cellar. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups, or how people are going to react. Kathy Anderson, yes, I agree. And Keisha, yes. The swearing emojis. How will people react? The Hanged Man. No, let's hope that's what happens to Barr, where he can't function. He basically, he's messed up the works, and it trips him up, and he can't function, and he's losing, because it's not only the money in his pocket. If he is not doing, if Trump's mad, Trump will get rid of Barr's family too. Thank you, Star Puzzler. I appreciate that. Wheel of Fortune, Sun, Page of Pentacles, Vice, Four of Wands, Vacation or Retirement, thank you, Joe. It's like they're willing to take a hit financially, because the corruption is just so strong. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun here, the corruption has come out into the open in such a big and obvious way. And this is saying, you know what? I'm going to take my vacation starting Monday. If you don't want to give it to me, then fire me. Fine. But there's not going to be a justice system left unless they all come together. Is something going to be done about this, about Barr? I mean, it says something when even Barr's energy is better than Ghislaine Maxwell. I love that, by the way. I'm using that from now on. Thank you. Yeah, the silence is deafening. Why aren't people quitting since the Friday massacre? Again, exactly. Five of Swords. Insult to injury. That's what Trump does. That's what Barr does. Eight of Swords, Fool. Justice is at the center. Star. Illusion and delusion. Well, basically most of them have just gone along with things while Trump has just been trampling all over decency in this country. But there is a justice card right in the middle of this, and that's not justice denied. That is possibly judges stepping in and saying, wait a second, there are these cases that I have just spent all this time on, and now you're suddenly saying there's no case. Really? And there is hope against the delusion. There is hope for justice amid the illusion that Barr's trying to spin. These readings are giving me heartburn. I don't get heartburn. Maybe they've been told to keep their heads down, take copious notes. At this point, no. Queen of Cups. Democrats definitely rallying together for what it's worth. Not that they've been amazing at actually doing stuff. Queen of Swords, Temperance, Knight of Cups. Okay, there is movement behind the scenes. Investigators, Democrats, trying to temper this travesty. All right, I'm getting their hope. I'm hoping. I'm getting there will be a reaction. It's no guarantee it's going to be what we want it to be, but at least it feels like there'll be something. Anyway, Susie's saying, I'm pretty fed up with the Dems for allowing this, just because it's an election year. I hear you. Get out the sage, folks. Send love and light to everyone in your lives. Keep the flow of good energy. Absolutely, Pamela. Yeah, this is going to need some sage. I'm going to need some sage. Whew. All right, well, that is going to do it for me today. Yick. Ick. Yuck. I hope that you guys have a sage bonfire. Oh yeah, on my community page I had a joke about that a number of weeks ago, about the sage we need for 2020. Massive, massive industrial fire or something. All right, guys, but hang in there. I can't, Cat saying I can't burn sage in my apartment, but I'll turn on all my Himalayan lamps. There you go. There you go. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you don't have to actually burn the sage. Because, yeah, in some places you can. Especially with the, I really shouldn't be burning sage up here, just because of the fire alarms. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Hang in there. All right, there are good days ahead. I don't know if you can see that, but there are good days ahead, and we're going to get through it. All right, so I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much to our troll slayers, to our moderators. You guys rock. Absolutely rock. Thank you, everybody. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right, take care.